Road trip to Hearst Castle. Small town. Up there?
We're going up there.
Probably not cold. Probably.
Maabutan natin na ano.
Hearst Sand-City Historic Monument, better known as Hearst Castle. As we begin the riding portion of your tour, we ask for your cooperation. Please stay seated at all times and keep your head and arms inside the windows. Please turn your cell phones to mute. If you have trash to dispose of, there will be a trash container when you exit. Bottled water is allowed, but food and chewing gum are not permitted on the bus or during the walking tour. We thank you for your assistance in helping to maintain this beautiful place. The road you are traveling is the same one the art collector and newspaper publisher William Randolph Hearst traveled when he began building this estate with his architect Julio Morgan.
We'll talk about this shortly. Here's the driveway of the Spanish
They
house.
worked on this project for 28 years. We will pass a large Spanish-style house built in the 1930s as the poultry ranch manager's residence. It is still used by Hearst ranch employees today.
They keep the wolves out there.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. Oh, I see them.
All his life, William Randolph Hearst preferred this place as the ranch even though in later years he gave it a small thing at Westtown and Camelot in Chattanooga. His hilltop estate became one of the most glamorous country houses in America. It was also Mr. Hearst's prime Originally, this land was Hearst was 56 in 1919 when his mother Phoebe died, his father having passed away earlier. William inherited this land he had loved nearly all his life, and immediately hired a talented and singular architect, Julia Morgan, whose firm was located in San Francisco. Hearst was overheard walking into Miss Morgan's office and announcing he was tired of camping in tents. I'm getting a little old for that. I'm thinking of building a little something. Well, a little something gave this estate more than 165 rooms, and he chose to build it on the hill which had served as his family's original campsite. Julia Morgan's first challenges were to make a road from the old bridle path, and also to bring water from the natural springs that were located on a mountain almost 6 miles east of this hilltop. To this day, water provided to the estate comes from the same 1.5 million gallon reservoir built by Miss Morgan and Mr. Hearst in the 1930s. Some of it is stored in tanks atop the castle's bell towers. You may also glimpse a 16 million gallon reservoir recently built by the Hearst Corporation to provide water for the current family ranch operation. The Mediterranean climate of this region brings hot, dry summers and cool, wet winters, a perfect setting for the native oak trees known as coastal live oaks, or Quercus acrifolia. These are the large trees we pass, which have spreading low branches, small dark green leaves, and tough brown bark. Mr. Hearst and his board designed the road to wind around the trees, some of which are more than 300 years old. On the hilltop, they sited the buildings around the oaks, and occasionally even moved a massive oak out of the way as the castle grew. You'll notice the hillsides are also covered with grasses. With the winter rains, these grasses turn a rich green. In the summer and fall, they change color to brown. Mr. Hearst built these nesters with exotics and animals. His difficult guests traveled this road when passed by antelopes, yaks, giraffes, llamas, water buffalo, bison, and more than 100 other species. Most are gone now, but in addition to the outlet,
This is what they call the $1 million truck.
keep watching.
See it on the way
We also
down.
see some animals including deer, foxes, and coyotes, as well as the large black birds that soar through the skies, known as turkey vultures. The views of the coastline can be quite spectacular on clear days. So too are the views of the twin-towered structure Hearst and Julia Morgan called Casa Grande, which means big house in Spanish. Now commonly referred to as the castle. The boat was designed so the castle would appear and disappear entirely.
These oleanders, when they barely get cut or trimmed,
Yeah.
it looks like a pot or a basket at the bottom.
Oh, it does.
Upon reaching the top of the knoll, we will travel through a landscaped area filled with fruit trees, which supplied some of the food in Hearst's time at the ranch. He grew nearly all his food on site, including beef, poultry, dairy products, and fruits and vegetables. You may also see on the left the remains of a columned arbor known as the pergola. It was a path for walking or riding through on horseback. Its columns were planted with fruit trees, apples, quince, plums, cherries, peaches, and apricots, among others, and it was canopied with grapes. At over a mile in length, it was laughingly referred to by Julia Morgan as the longest pergola in captivity. As we near the hilltop your walking tour is about to begin, ask for your help again in preserving this remarkable estate. While on tour, please touch only the hand without doubling back. So be sure to take your photographs when you see them. Imagine what it would have been like to visit this glamorous estate.
Now you get left
in
with
Mr. Hearst's
really good
time.
guides,
For him,
and
it
they're
was
very
always the
passionate and
enchanted
knowledgeable,
view.
so they'll be
Yeah.
able to answer
Get ready
you
for
guys'
your
questions.
enchantment
Okay.
to begin.
Enjoy your tour. Have an amazing tour.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Enjoy. I'll see you guys on the other side.
Okay.
Thank you.
Please watch your head as you exit, and your step. The last one's a little bit deeper. 43. Enjoy.
Thank you.
Come on down, folks. Hi there.
How you doing?
Come on down. You guys are really lucky, you know. Now, folks, by some Hearst magic, everybody that was on the bus is going to have to fit on this teeny tiny terrace before we start the tour. So if you guys can move as far forward as you can. Let us all on. In the shade. Quick, bag the shade. Oh, you spilled my secret. First people get to bag the shade. Yeah, come on up, guys. Yeah. Get somewhere, anywhere there's shade. Come on up, folks. Ooh, I like your jacket. Yeah. Come on, all the way up, folks. Look at this. You guys are giving me a complex. I know it's the shade, but you're... All right, guys, he starts building. He's ready to roll. And in fact, this building behind you is one of the very first things that he built. And I'm just going to ask all the first-time visitors, not the honorary first-time visitors, okay? Let's have some fun here, right? This will be fun. What is your very best guess for what this building is?
Tour.
So folks, we ask you not to lean on or touch the marble because it's really porous and it absorbs the dyes from your clothes and also the oils from your skin. But you are allowed to sit on the wicker chairs. We are not totally without compassion, all right? Now why do we call this the Neptune pool? Well folks, look right up there under that temple pediment. See that very handsome guy with the six-pack? That is Neptune, the Roman god of the sea. If you like Greek mythology, you might also know him as Poseidon. Yeah, he's 400 years old, and in fact, the first owner of the Giuseppe, the Italian opera. Okay, of course he needs this pool. He doesn't care. But okay, California, people, raise your hands again. All right, come on, who's from California? I'm not going to pick on you. I'm actually going to give you some good news. Right? Remember point A?
We're going to go for that balustrade right there. So you'll get a wonderful view.
Guys, come on up here. One more foot. Very little. Very little. This is hardly anybody's.
Hi. Jordan. Jordan. Hi.
It's just enough to keep the germs down, not enough to taste it. So, yeah, it's about like drinking water at a level. Okay? Now, guys, as you're looking at this OK pool, I want to draw your attention to the ridge line there. Now, look beyond the ridge line. Do you see the shadow of another two mountains? Yeah, that is Junipero Serapis. It's roughly 35, 40 miles away. It's directly north in Monterey. I know.
Yeah.
Where's this lady from? It's a Catholic church.
You can make a wish.
Huh?
You can make a wish. Wish, wish, wish. Wow. Video me.
Right here. Your very first look at Hearst.
Oh.
These 4 statues. Now, folks, where are these statues from?
Egypt.
Yeah, don't be the guest last week that said Las Vegas.
Cairo.
Yeah. Now, these are all Egyptian statues of the goddess Sekhmet. Mr. Hearst purchased these at auction. 95% of everything he bought was at auction in New York. He did not go to Egypt and Indiana Jones this stuff. It's already here in the United States. Right? Now,
Sorry.
how far away? Come on up here, guys. Take pictures. Now, remember I said Julia Morgan's the interior decorator? I don't know if there's actually such a thing, but in some respects, she's also. Right? So, for instance, the Madonna above the doorway is actually from a church in Spain from the 1200s. The Marias on either side of the main doorway. Where are those, guys? Oh, soft one. Yeah. No. Yeah. They are from the Middle Ages. The technical artistic term, believe it or not, is actually wild man.
Oh, that's nice. Oh. Both of those fall under white. Right? Oh, look at the well.
Well? Oh, there's a well there.
Well.
Marble well.
Just the decoration though, and then
Oh, no water? Oh, okay. Decoration.
So did they used to like hang? Like
Yeah, we're pretty sure this is how we received it, so I was going to say this. We're pretty sure lighting would have been hung off of here because down by the cottages, but they have lighting. So you see the electricity, the street is.
Oh, okay. Honey. Nope. Where's the thing? I need to bless myself. Oh man, I'm too big. Oh, whoa.
Now, as you're looking around this room, all right, one of the things I want you guys to keep in mind. Remember I said the first family, when they donated this in 1958, they donated the buildings, the land the buildings were on. That's what normally happens with a historic home donation. The Hearst family, though, did something incredibly unusual. They donated it complete with all the artwork, and the furniture. So when you're looking around here, virtually every single thing you see is original, the way it was in Mr. Hearst's day. Yeah? If it's not, it's like 1 or 2%. That's what has deteriorated in sunlight. It's usually textiles, and that's why we're so evil about using your flash here. Okay? These are from Spain from the 1400s. But before you ask, guys, this is what always comes up. What the heck is ketchup and mustard doing on the table in a room that looks like Hogwarts? Yes? I'll bet you guys thought I was messing with you when I said California casual dining. In this case, no. Yeah? Look at it from Mr. Hearst's perspective. Okay? He has been living in New York, in Manhattan. He's a California boy. He hates that New York stuff. So, even though, yes, we're going to be eating off Italian walnut or factory tables, unlike New York,
Can fit in the fireplace.
Yeah, they can.
claimed to be for the last 20 or 30 years. Yeah. He was one of our most frequent guests. He was here over 40 times. He actually said he could not believe, he wrote in his autobiography, he said, in a room that looked like this, they were eating with paper napkins. Yeah? And, okay, it's not just the ketchup and the mustard. The photographs I've seen in the archives show condiments all up and down this table. And even those chests behind you, they're from Spain, from the 1400s. But you know what that man is using them for? To store more condiments, including jams and jellies from fruit that's grown on the property. Yeah. So condiments, like he's trying to prove this is just California casual dining.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the visitor was used all times daily. Now, someone had a question about the sector
No.
in the glass case. I thought I could get away with my question. You know, no. Now, that is not a scepter, it's actually a mace. And it is from Ireland from around 1903, 1904. It is 10 pounds of sterling silver. Ooh, that sounds impressive, doesn't it? Who has grandma silver teapot? If you do, what do you have to do to it all the time? Polish it. Our collections department has 22,000 on it. They do not want to spend all their time polishing that mace, right? So they put it in a glass case. And then I get asked about it every day because it looks really important, right? Listen, remember I said Mr. Hearst had the world's largest private collection of tapestries? He also had the world's largest private collection of Greek pottery, of armor, like knights in shining armor, right? Also of silver on the end of the pool table.
Oh, sorry, pool table.
This is one of the very first models, if not the first model, to have automatic ball return. Ooh, hot stuff, yeah? Now, there's people stuck out there. No, we're just a little bit down. Now, this is a pool table. Most people have never seen before. It's actually a French version of billiards called carom billiards. Anybody played it? Now, you notice it doesn't have any pockets, doesn't have the rack of balls, right? Each side only has one white ball. And here's how you play this game. In order to get 1 point in this game, you take your white ball, Charlie, nobody recognizes him without his bowler hat, his mustache, his black hair. Now remember I said lots of entertainers here, but it was people from all walks of life. The guy on the left is a publisher, and surprise, the man who won't stop talking is a politician. Some things never change, huh? The gentleman with the bow tie, A.P. Genie. He started the Bank of America. Yeah, this lady in the flowered dress is the tramp. Going down here. Guys, hold on to it. You can also hold on to your children. We've got a lot of kids in front of us.
It's not open,
Oh, it's not
baby.
bad. I think it's kept.
The 24 karat of gold. Here it is. It took some gold. Gold. Wow. Wow. I want to dive in.
Where's Chase?
See ya. kambal. Kambal's 1. The kambal 2. Tangkad ni Kuya. Ooh. Yum.
Hearst? Yan. There's a thing yan.
I know. I know. I know.
I thought you made that.
Akala ng jowa ko na to. Hindi ako marunong tumingin. Ay, naku.
Sometimes, you know, that's her legs.
Ay, bastos. Bastos ba mo dong?
I remember the last time we were here.
So pretty. I like this one. Buy me! Buy me a hat! Hold on! I want the California one.
California hat?
Okay, we'll see.
California hat?
He's gonna buy me a hat. Hat.
California, but it says, most of it says Hearst Castle. This one says California.
I know. I don't like that one.
No, that's okay.
Oh, this one. Oh, this one is red.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, so mahal. No, tigilan mo. No, that's $38.
Oh, I don't know.
37.